Welcome to Vietnam, Southeast Asia's best-kept secret for budget travelers who refuse to compromise on experience. In this video, we are revealing to you a country where your daily budget of $30 can get you a luxury hotel room, 3 incredible meals, and transportation to some of the world's most breathtaking destinations. A place where ancient temples sit alongside bustling night markets, where you can cruise emerald waters for less than the cost of a movie ticket back home. I'm here to share 7 insider tips that will revolutionize how you travel through Vietnam, based on 3 months of exploration and conversations with local experts. If you're ready to discover how to stretch your dollar further than you ever imagined while experiencing authentic culture, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because what you're about to learn will change your travel game forever. And hey, drop a comment below. Have you ever been to Southeast Asia? What's holding you back from booking that trip to Vietnam? Here's what guidebooks won't tell you about Vietnam: timing isn't just about weather, it's about your wallet and your soul. Most travelers hit Vietnam during the dry season from November to April, fighting crowds and paying premium prices. But here's insider tip number 1. Embrace the shoulder seasons. May and September offer a sweet spot. Fewer tourists mean 40% lower accommodation costs, more authentic interactions with locals, and that magical feeling of having ancient temples almost to yourself. I remember standing in the Temple of Literature in Hanoi at 7 a.m. on a misty May morning, listening to elderly locals practicing Tai Chi. That moment cost me nothing extra, but it was priceless. The light rains during shoulder season aren't the torrential downpours you might fear. They're brief, refreshing, and they create the most photogenic conditions you'll ever see. Plus, hotel prices drop from $60 a night to $25, and suddenly that luxury riverside resort becomes totally affordable. What's your experience with shoulder season travel? Share your best budget timing tip in the comments below. Transportation in Vietnam can make or break your budget, but here's what separates savvy travelers from tourist traps. Forget domestic flights. Vietnam's reunification railway is your golden ticket. This 1,726-kilometer engineering marvel connects Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City, passing through some of the most spectacular scenery in Southeast Asia. But here's the insider knowledge: book the soft, sleeper compartments through local agents, not international booking sites. International sites charge $85 for what local agents sell for $35. That's a $50 savings that could fund 3 days of incredible street food experiences. For shorter distances, motorbike rentals unlock Vietnam's hidden gems. At $5 to $8 per day, you'll have the freedom to explore off-the-beaten-path villages and those Instagram-worthy viewpoints that tour buses can't reach. But safety first, always wear a helmet, stick to smaller roads during your first few days, and carry an international driving permit. The mountain roads between Sapa and Ha Giang offer some of the most dramatic landscapes on Earth, accessible only by motorbike or private car. Have you ever done a motorbike adventure? What's your dream Southeast Asian road trip? Let me know in the comments. Your accommodation choice in Vietnam can be the difference between spending $15 or $150 per night, and here's the shocking truth: the $15 option might actually be better. Vietnam's family-run guest houses offer an authenticity that international hotel chains simply cannot match. But the real secret isn't just booking these hidden gems, it's knowing how to find them. Skip the major booking platforms for your entire stay. Instead, book your first 2 nights online to secure your arrival, then explore neighborhoods on foot. You'll find family guest houses advertising rooms for 300,000 to 500,000 Vietnamese dong, that's $12 to $20 per night for spaces that often include breakfast, local recommendations, and stories you'll remember forever. In Hoi An, I stayed with the Win family for a week. Mrs. Win taught me to make authentic banh mi, her husband shared stories about Vietnam's history, and their teenage daughter practiced English with me every evening. The cost? $15 per night, including breakfast and unlimited tea. Compare that to the $180 per night resort down the street, where I would have eaten alone and learned nothing about Vietnamese culture. But here's the advanced strategy: negotiate weekly rates. Vietnamese culture values long-term relationships, and staying 5 to 7 nights often reduces your daily rate by 30 to 40%. What's your most memorable accommodation experience while traveling? Share your story below. I love reading about authentic travel connections. Vietnam's street food scene isn't just budget-friendly, it's a cultural education that happens 3 times a day. But navigating it requires insider knowledge that could save you from both financial and digestive disasters. Rule number 1, follow the plastic stools, not the fancy tables. The best pho in Ho Chi Minh City costs 35,000 dong, about $1.40, and it's served at knee-high plastic tables where locals squat for their morning ritual. But here's what food bloggers won't tell you about safety: look for 3 key indicators. High turnover means fresh ingredients, locals eating means authentic flavors, and visible cooking means you can judge cleanliness standards. My daily food budget in Vietnam averaged $8, including 3 meals and snacks. That's less than a single airport sandwich in most Western countries, but I was eating like royalty: fresh spring rolls, aromatic pho, grilled seafood, tropical fruits, and Vietnamese coffee that rivals anything in Paris. Here's the insider ordering strategy: learn these 3 phrases in Vietnamese: kum ke, not spicy; it duon, less sugar, and cam on, thank you. Vendors appreciate the effort and often throw in extra portions or invite you to try specialties not on any menu. In Hoi An's night market, I learned to make white rose dumplings from a vendor who'd been perfecting her recipe for 30 years. The lesson cost me nothing except genuine curiosity and respect for her craft. What's your most adventurous food experience? Or if you haven't traveled to Southeast Asia yet, what street food are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments. Vietnam's cultural experiences can cost you $100 per day if you follow the wrong advice, or virtually nothing if you know where locals actually go for entertainment and spiritual connection. Skip the $45 cultural dinner shows marketed to tourists. Instead, visit local temples during evening prayer sessions, completely free and infinitely more meaningful. The Jade Emperor Pagoda in Ho Chi Minh City becomes magical after 6 p.m. when locals light incense and the air fills with devotion. But here's the deeper secret: Vietnamese festivals happen year-round, and participation is not just welcomed, it's encouraged. During my stay, I stumbled upon a local wedding celebration in a small village outside Hue. The family invited me to join, shared traditional foods, and taught me customary dances. Cost: 0. Cultural value: immeasurable. For organized cultural learning, seek out community classes rather than tourist workshops. Cooking classes with local families cost $12 to $15 versus $60 at resort hotels, and you're learning recipes passed down through generations, not simplified versions created for foreign palates. Language exchange meetups happen in every major Vietnamese city, completely free. You'll practice English conversation with locals while learning Vietnamese phrases, creating friendships that extend far beyond your vacation. The Cu Chi tunnels offer powerful historical education, but avoid tour groups charging $35. Public buses from Ho Chi Minh City cost $2 round trip, and self-guided exploration with downloaded maps provides more thoughtful reflection than rushed group tours. Have you ever participated in local cultural events while traveling? What was that experience like? Share your cultural immersion stories below. Shopping in Vietnam can be a cultural adventure or a tourist trap nightmare, depending on your strategy. Here's how to navigate markets like a local while respecting cultural norms. First, understand Vietnamese bargaining culture. It's about relationship building, not aggressive confrontation. Start at 30% of the asking price, but do it with a smile and genuine interest in the craftsmanship. But here's the insider secret: shop where locals shop, not where tour buses park. Binh Tay Market in Ho Chi Minh City offers identical products at 60% lower prices than Ben Thanh Market, with vendors who appreciate foreign visitors exploring their authentic neighborhood. For authentic handicrafts, visit artisan villages directly. The pottery village of Bat Trang, just outside Hanoi, offers workshops where you can create your own ceramics for $10 to $15, including materials and firing. Tourist shops in the city center sell similar pieces for $50 to $80 without the cultural education. Quality indicators for Vietnamese crafts: hand-stitched details, natural materials, and vendors who can explain the creation process. Mass-produced items might be cheaper, but authentic crafts tell stories and last generations. What's your best bargaining story from traveling? Or what handcrafted item are you hoping to find on your next adventure? Drop your shopping experiences in the comments. Vietnam's most incredible experiences aren't in guidebooks, they're discovered through local knowledge and adventurous spirit. Here's how to find places that will become your most treasured travel memories. Con Dao Islands remain virtually unknown to international tourists, offering pristine beaches and historical significance at a fraction of Phu Quoc's cost. Ferry tickets cost $25, accommodation starts at $20 per night, and you'll have beaches that rival the Maldives almost entirely to yourself. But the real secret lies in Vietnam's mountain regions. The Ha Giang Loop, accessible only by motorbike, reveals landscapes that seem pulled from fantasy novels. Homestays with ethnic minority families cost $8 to $12 per night, including meals and cultural exchanges that five-star resorts cannot replicate. For urban exploration, venture into Hanoi's hidden alley cafes where locals play chess and drink egg coffee for hours. These neighborhood gems cost $1 to $2 per drink but offer insights into daily Vietnamese life that luxury hotel bars simply cannot provide. Vietnam proves that extraordinary travel doesn't require extraordinary budgets, it requires extraordinary openness to authentic experiences. These 7 insider tips can transform a $3,000 vacation into an $800 adventure that delivers 10 times the cultural value. Ready to start planning your Vietnamese adventure? Visit Wakatravels.com for expert booking assistance, customized itineraries, and insider access to local guides who'll help you implement every strategy we've discussed today. Don't just dream about authentic travel, make it happen. Book your Vietnamese journey today at Wakatravels.com. Wakatravels, your journey is our signature. If this video inspired your next adventure, hit subscribe for more budget travel secrets, and let me know in the comments where you're planning to go next. Until our paths cross again, keep exploring.